Sorry, I just had to end because I want to manage. But quality play from Nouri, and Cherokee, which led to City getting the goal. And City, like I said, in the first half, City in the first half were shaky. I mean, in the first 20-25 minutes, um, they were looking very, very shaky. They were very, like, kamikaze defending, let's say. And Donnarumma made some very good saves. But second half, as the more the game went on, I think after 25 minutes, the more the game went on, and in the second half, City started to adapt. City started to make some good adjustments. City became the City where they kept the ball really well. They could have scored more as well. Marmoush and I think Semenyo had a couple of chances in the second half as well, where they could have maybe finished the game off. So yeah, the City made it harder for themselves towards the end, where maybe they could have, even though they were very poor in the first 25-30 minutes, they could have made it more easier for them towards the end if they scored that second goal. But City managed to hold on, they get the job done, and that's what champions do. If you don't have some things going against you, you're up against it, and City still managed to find a way, grind out a good win against Leeds United away from home. And Leeds United away from at home, they haven't lost many games at home. I think they lost like 2-3 games only. And Leeds United, since I would say when the last time they played City, where they came back, even though they lost at the end, they've been fantastic. In the last 3-4 months, they've been fantastic, Leeds United. So yeah, very good win for Manchester City. Very important win considering to put the dagger on Arsenal before they play against Chelsea today. So very important win. I mean, at half time, in some of the situation in the game, one of the moments in the game that happened, which I really didn't like it, was that when the game was stopped, the game was paused, right? And because obviously the game was paused because to briefly allow players to break their fast, because obviously as tonight's, yesterday's match took place during the holy period of Ramadan, and there were loud whistles, boos from these United fans when the screen announced that the players were breaking their fast during Ramadan. And obviously, ironically, because Nouri, who broke his fast, went on to assist the goal to Semenyo, which led to Man City beating Leeds United. Ironically, so for them to boo and whistle players breaking their fast is absolutely disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful. Sorry to go off topic, but it's absolutely disgraceful. You have to respect their religion. Respect the religion, especially what is happening right now. What happened yesterday with the news that broke. Respect the religion, respect what's happening. We are in a difficult world right now. The world we're living in it's not an easy world to live in. So respect it. Respect the religion, respect the culture, respect different backgrounds. Absolutely disgraceful from those Leeds United fans. Disgraceful. And to be honest with you, they deserve to be angry towards the end where they were complaining about the handball. I mean, that wasn't a handball, by the way. His arm was not in a natural position, Nunes, but I'm glad they were upset towards the end when they didn't get handball. That's what happens when you disrespect other cultures. You deserve it. Sorry to say this, but that really pissed me off. I really didn't like it from these United fans. Really didn't like it at all. But that's Leeds United fans for you. But yeah, very good win for Manchester City. Very important win. They close the gap on Arsenal, and obviously they have really, really crunch games, important games coming up. I mean, they've got Nottingham Forest at home, which they should win, but then they've got from the 7th of March until 22nd of March really, really crucial games. They've got Newcastle away in the FA Cup, which is never an easy game there. Then they've got Real Madrid away from home in the Champions League, 11th of March, and then they're gonna 3 days later they're gonna have to play West Ham away from home, and then 3 days later at home to Real Madrid in second leg of Champions League, and then 5 days later the Carabao Cup final against Arsenal. So those upcoming 4-5 games could really define City's season. So yeah, very very important, integral part for the season for Manchester City. So yeah, uh, and yeah, they closed the gap on Arsenal as I said. I mean, you look at the players as well for Manchester City. I mean, Semenyo again steps up again. I mean, get Mark Gay as well. Amazing performance from him. Amazing, fantastic. The guy's rock solid, absolutely unbelievable. Nunes, amazing, fantastic as well. Like Cherky looked quite good as well. Mamouche had a difficult performance as well, and I think he had a chance where he should have scored as well. But Semenyo, I mean, you have to say one of the key moments in City's season is that Margay and Semenyo, these two have been a jetpack for Man City's season. And for Guardiola to City to pull the trigger on and bring those two players during the January transfer window and to really to help City, that has really helped City stay in this fight in the Premier League title and for all competitions. So because they've made a very good impact. Margay has been absolutely fantastic, superb, and Semenyo, he's been very very good as well with the crucial goals he scored. So yeah, I mean, especially when this kind of moments happen, when obviously Haaland is injured and he's not going to play, this is when you need the other players step up, and Semenyo stepped up. So well done to him. So yeah, very important win for Manchester City, as I said. Let's go to other leagues. Barcelona, very comfortable win for over Villarreal, 4-1. Lamine Yamal, brilliant hat trick from him, including one of the two goals of the three goals. I mean, the second finish, the second goal, that was a magic piece of play from him. The third goal was brilliant as well. Brilliant assist from Pedri as well with a brilliant pass. So yeah, I mean, Fermin Lopez, one of his assists as well was fantastic. I mean, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres, not Ferran Torres, sorry, Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez, and Pedri were absolutely magnificent. Fantastic, they were fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So Lamine Yamal with a hat trick he made, brilliant goals. He's been, obviously he didn't have the best start of the season, but his form recently has been very, very good, and he's been stepping up really well recently. So brilliant hat trick for him, brilliant finishes. I mean, not only he scored a hat trick, the manner of the goals as well. The third goal, the second goal, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Particularly the second goal where it was absolute magic, the typical Lamine Yamal style goal. So fantastic for him. And he needs to keep it going because he's for sure one of Barcelona's key players, alongside Rafinha and others. If Barcelona are going to be successful and they want to win La Liga and the Champions League, one of the key players they're going to need stepping up is Rafinha and Lamine Yamal. And Lamine Yamal has done it in this game. Rafinha was not his best, so it was Lamine's turn to step up. So, and he scored a hat trick in Ramadan as well. So maybe that kind of things helps him as well. So, but yeah, very very good win for Barcelona. A very good win for hat trick, sorry, for Lamine Yamal. Lewandowski scored in the end as well. So yeah, Barcelona go 4 points clear of Real Madrid. Obviously until they play today. Not today, sorry. Tomorrow against Getafe at home. So yeah, and Atletico Madrid beat Real Oviedo 1-0 thanks to the winning goal towards the end from Julian Alvarez. So yeah, I mean, Barcelona looked very very good, I have to say, against Villarreal. I mean, it could have gone either way, to be honest with you, because Barcelona were cruising in the first half 2-0, but if you look at the start of that second half, I mean, Papagay got one back in 2-1, and Villarreal had a great chance, I think, 55th minute or 56th minute. If that went in, I mean, we could be talking in a different direction of the game and of the result. But you still have to give credit to Barcelona because they took the chances, whereas Villarreal didn't do that. And that's what wins you games. It's this kind of chances you have to take it. So yeah, very very good win for Barcelona. Going forward, I mean, they showed the quality. We all knew before that their quality in that type was supreme, and they showed it once again in this game. Particularly, I mean, Lamine Yamal, brilliant performance from him. I mean, the finishing of Lamine Yamal, the quality, his spacing, the dribbling, amazing. Particularly his dribblings in that second goal, amazing. He just keeps getting better and better, and he's 18 years old. He's only going to get better after that. So yeah. PSG beat Le Havre 1-0 in Ligue 1. Serie A, you got Napoli with the last minute win over Hellas Verona from the winning goal from Romelu Lukaku. Inter extend their lead in the Italian league Serie A by beating Genoa 2-0. Bayern Munich win their Klassiker in the Bundesliga and they go 11 points clear of Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, the title for sure is over right now. Bayern Munich have got it in the bag, but you look at this game and Borussia Dortmund, yes, people keep, the Borussia Dortmund players and fans keep saying, oh, they give a good fight, but like, you're at home and when you get knocked out in the Champions League and you get a punch in the face as they did against Atlanta, there should be like better reaction, and they didn't do that. Yeah, they did well in the first part of the game, but even if you win against Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, it doesn't mean you're going to end it like this, because Bayern Munich have an incredible quality to turn it around no matter what. I thought like Nico Schlotterbeck, good goal for him to give Borussia Dortmund the lead, but I think before that he should have been sent off as well with that challenge he made over I think it was Stanisic. Yeah, Stanisic, which was a bad challenge. It should have been a red card, but he didn't. Got away with it. Gave Borussia Dortmund the lead 1-0. And you think like, okay, Borussia Dortmund look really good here. But second half, Bayern Munich showed their quality, their character, their personality, good mentality, and they really recovered really well in the second half. 2 goals from Harry Kane. Borussia Dortmund got the equaliser 2-2, Daniel Svensson, but then Bayern Munich still responded really well after that with the winning goal from Joshua Kimmich. So very good win for Bayern Munich, very important win considering it was a kind of a title deciding match between Borussia Dortmund. So yeah, but for sure Bayern Munich have got it in the bag right now, so there's absolutely no doubt about that. I mean, defensively they can improve, especially if they want to win the Champions League. They can improve defensively, but going forward, yeah, they're absolutely out of this world, especially with the qualities that they have is amazing. So yeah. Let's move on to today's games. Premier League, you've got Brighton against Nottingham Forest. I'm going for 1-1 draw, let's say. Yeah, I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Oh, you know what? No, 2-1 win for Brighton, sorry. Fulham against Tottenham. Big, huge game for Tottenham, especially they're fighting for relegation. Huge game for them. My prediction, I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Manchester United against Crystal Palace, a very good chance for Manchester United to go third of the Premier League and above Aston Villa, considering they lost on Friday. And against Crystal Palace, who their form has not been that great recently, and they just played in the Conference League. So I expect Man United to win. I'm going for a 2-0 win for Manchester United. Arsenal against Chelsea, very important game, especially for Arsenal and Chelsea. Arsenal obviously to respond to Manchester City winning the day before, and for Chelsea especially because Liverpool won, Aston Villa lost, so it will be very important for them to close the gap on Aston Villa, and also to respond to potentially United winning as well, because United are going to play before Chelsea play. So very important game for both sides for different reasons, of course, different objectives. Chelsea top 4, top 5, and obviously Arsenal for the title. Arsenal in recent years, they've had a very, very strong record against Chelsea. Very strong record. I think the last time Arsenal lost to Chelsea was in 2021. So that tells you how great of a record they have, especially at home against Chelsea. They've been absolutely magnificent in the Cup as well, not just in the Premier League. So yeah, Chelsea, they've got players who they can be a very good team. They've got good players like Cole Palmer. They can be a very good team. They can cause other teams problems. But obviously defensively they're very, very shaky, and going forward you don't know if they're going to step up or not. And defensively Arsenal are very, very strong. Going forward, maybe not so much, but I think they've got enough of depth in their attack to step up really well. They've got quality players like Victor Gyökeres, who's started to step up right now and is getting back to form. Eze, is he going to start? Let's see how Arteta's going to go about it as well. Is Eze going to start, considering he had a very good performance against against Tottenham, sorry. So yeah, obviously Chelsea will try to attack and play, but I think and create chances. But I think Arsenal will deal with them really, really well. Defensively, I think Arsenal should be very strong, and going forward with the attack they have, the qualities they have, even though they don't have the most amazing attack in the Premier League, let's say, but they've got quality players who are stepping up right now, like Gyökeres and Eze should start as well. So yeah, my score prediction, I'm going for a 2-0 win for Arsenal. That's it, guys. Thank you. I wish you have a nice day. See you next time, and goodbye.